The spiritual meaning of time speeding up or slowing down. Introduction. Have you ever felt like time was racing or standing still, like hours vanished in a breath, or a single second stretched into forever? From a spiritual perspective, these moments are more than sensations. They're signs, whispers from the soul, echoes from the universe, reminding us that the soul is eternal and infinite. 1. State of mindful versus ego time. In mindfulness and many Eastern traditions, Buddhism, Taoism, time slowing down is associated with moments of deep presence, when the mind quiets and you're fully immersed in the now. Conversely, time speeding up can reflect being caught in mental noise, desire, or distraction pulling you out of the present moment. From the Buddhist perspective, time is considered an illusion, and only the present moment is considered real. Buddhists believe that your perception of time is a reflection of your mental state. For example, during meditation, time often seems to disappear. This is interpreted as the mind detaching from the illusion of past and future, entering nibbana like stillness. Nibbana, Pali, Sanskrit, nirvana, is a central concept in Buddhism, referring to the ultimate goal of the Buddhist path, the complete liberation from suffering and the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara. 2. Shifts in energy, shifts in time. In New Age spirituality, time distortion is seen as part of ascension symptoms, i.e., signs that you're experiencing a spiritual awakening or attuning to higher vibrational frequencies. Rapid time may signal that you are entering 1. Higher states of consciousness, 2. Your vibration is rising, and linear time feels less relevant, and 3. You're moving in and out of timelines or experiencing timeline convergence. What is a timeline? From a spiritual perspective, a timeline refers to the unfolding of the soul's growth, evolution, or divine purpose over time. Different timelines exist depending on the growth and evolution of the soul. A spiritual timeline represents the unfolding journey of the soul across time, often spanning multiple lifetimes. It reflects the belief that life events are not random, but part of a greater divine plan, unfolding with purpose and perfect timing. This timeline includes key moments such as awakenings, lessons, karmic clearings, and breakthroughs, each acting as milestones in the soul's evolution. From this perspective, spiritual growth follows a path shaped by both free will and destiny, guided by an inner calling or higher self. Some traditions also speak of parallel timelines, where different versions of our lives exist based on the choices we make and the energy we embody. Ultimately, a spiritual timeline is not just about external events, but about the deep inner transformation of the soul as it moves closer to truth, love, and alignment with its divine purpose. 3. Emotional and soul level resonance. We can feel time speeding up when we are in emotional and soul level resonance with something, such as creating art, playing music, or participating in a sport we enjoy. It refers to a deep sense of alignment, recognition, or connection that goes beyond logic, something you feel profoundly within your emotions and your spirit. This is based on the idea of time flies when you're having fun, or in the flow state, or doing something aligned with your soul's purpose. Conversely, when we don't experience emotional and soul level resonance with a thing we dislike, such as a job perhaps, time drags. Also, if for example you're resisting a lesson or out of alignment with your truth, time will appear to move much slower. In other words, your soul might be using time perception as feedback. 4. Collective shifts and timeless states. In spirituality, collective shifts and timeless states represent profound movements in both individual and shared consciousness. When this happens, time can slow down to allow for inner reflection and healing of the individual and thus the collective. Collective shifts occur when large groups of people begin awakening to deeper truths, transcending limiting beliefs, and aligning with higher vibrations of compassion, love, unity, and awareness. These shifts often coincide with periods of global uncertainty or transformation, serving as catalysts for inner growth and spiritual awakening. During planetary shifts such as eclipses, solstices, or global meditations, many people report that time feels off. Timeless states, on the other hand, are moments of presence beyond the linear mind, where the boundaries of time dissolve and one experiences pure being. often described as stillness, eternity, or divine connection. Together, collective shifts and timeless states reveal the evolving nature of human consciousness, pointing toward a more interconnected and awakened existence. A psychologist by the name of Sophie Droit-Vallée found that long-term meditators often describe being completely outside of time, a state deeply tied to spiritual awakening. In these moments, we're not just watching the clock, we're stepping outside of it. 5. Soul cycles and divine timing. Beyond clock time, there is divine timing, the timing of the soul. There are seasons in life, not marked by calendars, but by soul cycles, times of planting, times of waiting, times of blooming, times of letting go. When things delay or rush in at once, it may be because the soul is aligning you with the deeper rhythm, one you may not yet see. Trust that rhythm. Your soul knows the way, a message from the universe. So the next time time feels strange, don't dismiss it. Ask yourself, am I present? Am I aligned? What is my soul trying to tell me? Because time, fast or slow, is not just a measurement, it's a message, a mirror, a portal to your deeper self. You are not bound by time. You are the awareness that moves through it. Let your soul guide the rhythm. Let the sacred now be your home. Did this message about the deeper meaning of time awaken something in you? If it did, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's feeling the shift too. In the comments, tell me, have you noticed time speeding up or slowing down in your own life? What do you think it means for your journey?